Good morning, everybody. Well, what a beautiful, beautiful morning today. It's windy. Man, it's windy out here, but it's not that cold today. Not for Ontario and not for this time of year. It could be much, much colder. This morning, it's about, around the freezing point to about +1, -1 in that area. The sunrise today, wow. Now, not a cloud in the sky, and I was hoping for a little bit of character in the sky this morning, but hey, it's Gary here. Welcome to my channel, Gary Clayton Photography. So glad you can join me this morning, and yes, we are looking for the sunrise. Okay, we're set up on the tripod. We have our Fujifilm X-T2. We also have down here, we have our GoPro Hero 8 Black shooting a time lapse for us this morning. Hey, let's see how that turns out. Way in the distance, we have a row of trees and we have orange, the bright, fiery orange as the sun approaches the horizon. Silhouettes the trees, absolutely beautiful, stunning. And hey, that's what we're here to capture. It's going to be simple, it's going to be quick. The sunrise is going to happen very quickly this morning, just because it's so clear. The air is sharp at a temperature of around freezing. The air is crystal clear and sharp this morning. There's very little humidity in the air at all. So yeah, it promises to be exciting. I'm glad you can join me this morning. You know what? We're going to have some fun. We're going to capture some images. Let's have a look at some settings. Let's see what we can do. First, composition. To start off the day, I'm not sure what we can see there in the Fujifilm screen, but this is what we're looking at. Man, right in the distance, right down somewhere there, there's a row of trees. It looks beautifully silhouetted this morning. Little grayish color above, orange behind, and the beginning of blue. We have a focal length of 55mm. ISO 250. We have 4.0 f-stop. One shot. Quick shot. So yeah. Whew. We are parked right by the side of this country road. It's actually a beautiful road, and it's a road I know so well. I've hiked it down here many times to the beautiful village of Creemore at the end. And it's actually a beautiful location. It's a beautiful morning. Just take a look around us here. Absolutely stunning this morning. I'd like to see a little bit more character in the sky, but we just don't have that character. Okay, but you know what I want to do? We've captured that one shot to start off the morning, and that's fine. And we've got some beautiful silhouetting of trees, and that's fine. And we've got the beautiful orange fiery color, and that's fine too. I want to bring things a little closer. I want to get a little bit more intimate with some of the silhouetting of the trees. And we're going to do that by changing lenses. Let's go to our longer lens. Let's go to our 55 to 200mm lens. Okay, we've changed lenses. Longer lens, we have now a focal length of 135. So 135mm focal length, f4.2. That's what it worked out. f4.0, and you know what? Again, probably not seeing a whole lot in the Fujifilm screen, but now we've brought things in really nice and close. Beautiful little image. 1/160th of a second. f4. Beautiful little morning image. My goodness. Loving that a lot. We're going to brighten this up a bit. Let's just change the shutter speed ever so slightly, and let's just lighten things up. Oh, by about a stop. another image. I am just loving the silhouetted trees. Let's just try and brighten things up slightly more. Just another 2/3 of a stop. Wow. I am so enjoying that image. Again, it's happening quickly. Sunrises, sunsets, poof, a blink of an eye, and it's all over. The color is gone. Again, so wishing we had a few clouds this morning. To the south of me, there's a few wispy clouds in the sky. Not sure if you can see that, but there's a few wispy clouds. To the north of me, there's a whole bank of gray way in the distance. Right here, where we are, with the trees, there's no clouds at all. But you know what? It's absolutely gorgeous. Try one more shot. Man. Yeah. Wow. You know, since we made the transition, by the way, which is almost a year ago now, from Canon to Fujifilm, I am so glad we made that choice, we made that transition, we made those changes. And for anybody out there that's thinking, that's kind of on the fence, that's maybe wondering, hey, what about Fujifilm? You know what? I am not looking back. I am so enjoying shooting with my Fujifilm cameras. I have the X-T2, I have the X-T20. And you know what? I am so enjoying those cameras. Hey, I would recommend, if somebody's on the fence, if somebody's thinking, go ahead, give it a try. I don't think you'd regret the changes. Let's just change slightly the focal length. Let's bring things in just a little bit more to a focal length of about 150 mil. Another shot. Oh my goodness. Let's just drop that down a little bit. Let's go down by about 1/3 of a stop. One more shot. Let's go down by another 1/3 of a shot. Woo! Oh yeah. Absolutely gorgeous. It's a Friday today. It is March. What is it? It's March, I think it's the 12th. I do believe it's the 12th today. And this little road here, this country road, is actually quite busy on a morning. I mean, when I say quite busy, in the last 30 minutes we've had maybe 5 or 6 cars go by. But it's people going to Creemore, people going to work, again, down this little country road. Farms all around me, farmland, acres, thousands and thousands and thousands of acres of farmland and farm homes, barns, and so on. All around this location, but it's a location I know well, and I really do enjoy shooting this tree line with a sunrise. It's gorgeous. I've done it before, I'm here again, and I absolutely love this location. Whew. Wow. I wonder if we can bring that in just a little bit more. You know what? Let's just play with the composition just a little bit. The field ahead of me, it's just now, plowed last year at the end of the season farm field. That's what it is. It's all it is. It's kind of dark, it's kind of grey, it's kind of brown. Would you believe, 2 days ago, there was about 2 or 3 feet of snow. Everywhere. And over the last 2 days, the temperature skyrocketed. Yesterday, here in Ontario, here where I live, it was plus 20 degrees Celsius. It went from, minus 20 degrees to plus 20 degrees, almost overnight. Very early kind of spring, again, jumping in. That was, that started March the 10th, so 2 days ago. And all the snow disappeared. It just totally disappeared. No snow. This was totally white just a few days ago. In fact, we were on a side road just to the south of us here. I'm only talking maybe a kilometer away. I'm going to pop up a picture now that I took just a couple of days ago. Take a look at this image. There you go. Compare that to today. because there was an awful lot of snow that day. But there's none today, and that was just a couple of days ago. Absolutely amazing how here in Ontario, the scenery, the photographic opportunities, they change. Oh man, they change week by week, day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute. As the seasons change, and we do get very much 4 seasons here in Ontario, definitely. We go from, in the summertime, tropical Caribbean type summers of 90 degrees Fahrenheit to winters that could be minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And everything in between. Our shoulder seasons, our change of seasons, our fall, our spring, absolutely gorgeous times. The fall colors in Ontario are absolutely amazing. What we do lack a little bit of compared to some other places, some other countries, my home country, England for one, also Scotland, Ireland, Europe in general, we do lack character. We don't have a lot of character. Ontario's beautiful. It's an amazing province to be in. It's difficult to photograph. It's not the most photogenic province in the world. It's certainly not. However, it is still beautiful. Everything's so big here. And it's really, really, really difficult sometimes to capture the composition, to create the composition, to find the compositions that you might desire, that you might look for, that you might develop in your mind, but very hard to develop with the camera. Anyhow, having babbled on, look how the sunrise is progressing this morning, getting brighter. The orange is already kind of softening a little bit. It's brightening a little bit. Let's go to what my light meter tells me is correctly exposed. Let's capture one more image at, oh, about 110 mil. Yeah, absolutely perfect. ISO 200, we're at f5.6. We have a shutter speed of 1/60th of a second. We're going to grab one more shot. And again, let's keep playing. Primarily now with the focal length, because I so enjoy experimenting. You know, if you take a little look at what we're looking at, if you take a little look in the back of the Fujifilm screen, if you can see this in the screen, we can change time. If we just kind of back things off a little bit, slow things back a little bit, and by using the shutter speed, taking a little bit of time away, going back in time, oh, by about 20 minutes, to a kind of darker period, only 20 minutes ago. Let's do that again. Let's speed up the shutter speed, and let's go back, oh, another 10 minutes in time, a little darker. Absolutely gorgeous. Did you know that? You know what? I think one of the, as a photographer, we have many superpowers. We can freeze time, we can capture time, but we can also go back in time. Just like we did right there. Absolutely amazing. Yes, photographers have superpowers. Well, kind of anyhow. The sun is just starting to make an appearance at the horizon line. It's just starting to say hello, to greet the day. Look at that. You can just watch it climbing into the sky. Wow. Take a little peek. Right there. Right behind that one tree. Look how quickly it's coming up. My goodness. Just taking seconds in time. My goodness. Well, when you actually pay attention and you kind of concentrate on looking at the sunrise or a sunset, it is amazing how quickly things happen. Just beautiful this morning. My. Just grabbing a couple of shots as the sun rises. Just gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Look at that. And you know what? At this particular point, it's all over. It really is. Wow. It's so nice to get out here. I mean, and it's pretty much what I'm doing almost every day, and I thoroughly do enjoy getting out here and capturing things, anything. Sunrises, the color behind me now. Just take a look as the light kind of kisses the morning. Wow. The golden on the trees now. Yeah. Well, just a few moments ago, those trees were pretty much in darkness. Pretty much in darkness. Oh. Look at that sunrise, everybody. Good morning, world. Oh yeah. Whole selection of images captured at varying focal length, varying exposure, shutter speeds, and so on. Well, there we go. The end of another beautiful sunrise, really. The photographic opportunities, they're gone at this particular point, as far as the sunrise is concerned anyhow. Hey. Yeah. We've still got a little bit of time left this morning. So we're gonna just pack up from here. We're gonna head down this little country road just for a little while, and just to see what we see as the sun comes up into the sky. Who knows? Let's go take a little peek and see. A location we photographed before. The barn, the red barn. Right about there. I have photographed that barn on 2 or 3 separate occasions over the last, several years. I've thoroughly enjoyed photographing this barn. And this morning, as the sun's rising behind us, we're still on the country road. Still cars going by, people going to work. It's still very early in the morning. It's about 7 a.m. now, so, well, I guess time's moving on. We are set up again on the tripod, and we are going to capture this image one more time. This is what the camera's seeing. We've got the barn on the right, third vertical. Wow. Blue sky behind, and you know, if you watch some of my videos, if you follow my channel, you'll know I'm not particularly a lover of just plain blue sky. I'd love to see some character in the sky. I do embrace grey, especially contrasting layers and shades of grey in the sky. I absolutely love that. But this is what we've got to work with today. So, having said that, we have a focal length of 55mm. We have ISO 200. We have an f-stop of 5.6. A shutter speed of 1/200th of a second. There's that one image. Now, let's just take this down oh, quite a ways. Go down about, oh, maybe 2.5 stops or more, 2 2/3. Captured that image. Let's go back up again. A little bit. Another image. A little brighter. Another image. Let's just play with that data in Lightroom and see what we can create possible HDR image this morning. But you know what? We'll see. We'll see. See if we can develop some layers into, well, what promises to be a mundane image simply because of the sky behind us, or behind it. But we have some nice kind of rolling hills, trees kind of on an angle as the hill kind of rises to the left of the barn. It's kind of nice. It really is nice. Well, I've had a blast this morning. It's been amazing. It's been lots of fun. It always is. It's so great to get out. Man, sun, well, it's just high in the sky now. The barn that we just finished photographing. You know what? Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, share, comment, do subscribe. Whew. We're gonna head back to the studio. We're gonna have that nice hot cup of coffee, get our fingers warmed up a little bit. Even though it's nice and sunny out, it's still around the freezing point, and the fingers got a little cold. But you know what? Let's sit back with that coffee, let's edit some images, and let's take a look at what we got. We're gonna see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you.